Welcome to the Determined Mom Show, the only marketing podcast dedicated to guiding mom CEOs into tranquility, wealth, and multiplying those precious moments. Welcome to episode number 63 of the Determined Mom Show. Today, we're going to talk about how to stay consistent with your business and 4 mistakes that will keep you inconsistent. I want to start by mentioning that in the Determined Mom Show community, I have as one of the entry questions, what is your biggest struggle with marketing? And almost everyone says consistency. And the reason that it's so hard to stay consistent is because we have so much going on in our lives as moms and as business owners. We do most of the stuff around the house, at least I know I do. And then we also have our jobs, our businesses, and also watching our kids. And now we've become teachers with the pandemic. So definitely we are just pulled in a million different directions. And if you don't have a consistent system and plan set up for your business, then being consistent with your marketing is definitely going to be a challenge. Let's talk about mistake number 1, which is not having a marketing plan. At a minimum, you must know your 4 P's of marketing, which is your product, your pricing, your placement, and your promotion. So knowing every single one of those things, mapping it out, and really being very clear on those things, defining them, knowing exactly who you're speaking to, knowing what their pain points are, all of those things is going to enable you to be more consistent. If you're not sure who you're talking to, if you're not sure what you're selling, you're not sure what price it is, where you're going to sell it, or how you're going to promote it, all of those things will hold you back from consistency because knowing those things is going to be the number 1 thing that you must do. Number 2 is not having a direction. And by direction, I mean basically a plan or a strategy for your business's future and also for your marketing. So I do want to let you know that I have an amazing freebie for you to help you overcome this. And it's actually a Trello marketing planner. And this planner is absolutely 100% comprehensive. It encompasses absolutely everything that you need to know to map out your marketing plan and to really create an amazing year-long plan. There's also a printable inside of the Trello board where you can actually just print out a yearly plan, just jot some things down. If you're like me, you love to write on paper, even though most of the time I can't read it. With that said, it is an amazing tool, and I want to give that to you as my gift to you as a Determined Mom Show listener. It is going to change the way you view your business and you view your marketing plan. So you can grab that in the show notes. There is a link to the landing page where you can grab that, and it will absolutely help you to overcome all of these challenges. There's no silver bullet for this. However, it is very easy if you have a template or something that's going to allow you to really create that strategy. Very important. So number 3 is going to be not using technology to your advantage. So I'm going to talk about my favorite tools that I use every single day. The first one is called Kuicklist, and it is a customizable checklist. So you can actually either send yourself or your VA or anyone a URL to a checklist that you create yourself. You can brand it, you can do all kinds of really cool things with it, but this is what I use for my daily to-do list. I just have it bookmarked on my toolbar, and I have absolutely everything that I need to have on there in that list. I will now read to you my weekly list that I have of the things that I do absolutely every day, and I can't move on to the next thing until I do them. This is really paramount to keeping you consistent and making sure that you get those things done. So the first thing is prospecting, sending 100 requests on LinkedIn as part of a side project that I have going on. The second thing is to work on a website that I am working on with my husband to further our interest in his home country of Cameroon. The third thing is engaging with the Determined Mom community and posting and all of those things, just kind of connecting with members. The fourth thing is promoting my freebie or whatever I have going on, my program, in the group promo posts on Facebook. And the fifth thing is emailing Chamber of Commerce leaders to connect with them about my Google My Business program. And I also have any other added work or home-related events for that day. I have it broken down into every day of the week, and I will add different things depending on different days. The thing that I love the most about it is it literally tallies up how many things that you have on your list for the week. So, for example, last week I had 42 things on my list, and I actually ended up, let's see, if I check off everything that I actually did, I completed 31 of my 42 tasks. So it's pretty amazing. And it gives you a little progress bar at the top and allows you to see how you're doing each day and each week. So it is really, really important, especially if you are motivated by progress, if you're motivated by accomplishment, those types of things, for you to develop some sort of system to keep yourself accountable. The next tool is Social Bee, which is my favorite tool for scheduling. I could not do anything without this tool, and it is absolutely amazing. I can post to every single social media platform that I'm on, including Google My Business and including LinkedIn pages. There's very few platforms that allow you to post to all of those different platforms. I also love Canva, which I'm sure many of you love Canva, and you love it for all of the flexibility that it gives you, all of the amazing tools and things. So that's a no-brainer. And my fourth one is Freedcamp, which is also going to lead me into number 4, which is doing it yourself. And Freedcamp is the tool that I use to communicate with Kimberly, my VA, and she is absolutely amazing, and she takes care of my social posts, my podcast, Pinterest posting. She literally does it all, and I could not do it without her, so thank you, Kimberly. I love you. And it is a really amazing tool. Think of it as Trello, Asana, Basecamp, all of those tools all wrapped into one. So it gives you a calendar view, it gives you a board view, it gives you a task view. Everything that you need is in that one tool, and it's completely free. Absolutely love it. I couldn't live without it. You can do the same things where you assign tasks and they complete them. They can make them in progress. It's very, very user-friendly. And I would not want to use anything else for project management, especially with a team. So that is my other favorite one. Now, talking about not doing it all yourself, I want to encourage you to find an accountability partner or a coach. Now, the reason that I say this is because I had an experience this week where I worked with a sales coach and an accountability coach. I only worked with them for 4 days. And what I was doing, the presentation that I was creating, improved so much that my husband even was like, wow, I have never seen you talk like that. I've never seen that confidence in you. And the reason for that is because they knew what I was capable of and I didn't. Okay. I always underestimate myself and I accomplish crazy things, and I know that. But we as women and as mothers tend to underestimate what we do, and we think, oh, everybody must be able to do all of these things and accomplish all of these things, so it's not really a big deal. It is a big deal, okay? And when you have someone in your corner telling you that you're doing a good job, that, you're on the right track, and they're keeping you accountable to those goals and milestones that you set, that is an absolutely amazing catalyst for your business. Now, you might say, Amanda, I don't have money to hire a coach. That is okay. I want to task you with finding someone else in your industry or in a parallel industry just someone else that has the same drive and same vision and same goals for their business, and pair up with them and become accountability partners. I have a business coach that holds me accountable named Rachael Jenks, and she is absolutely amazing. You can check out her podcast and everything that she does just by Googling her, and you will find that when you have a business coach or some sort of accountability partner, having that and holding each other accountable and really working together to lay out your goals, figure out which tools you need, and figure out the next steps is going to be huge in keeping you consistent. There's no way that you can be consistent without having accountability. And that is either accountability to yourself or to someone else. So this is really, really important. There is no doubt that this is going to be my favorite episode that I've recorded to date, because there is so many of you that need to know these simple things to keep that consistency going. So what I do, I'm going to tell you my exact breakdown for my week. On Sunday, I basically plan out my week in my little quick list, and I do have a link to preview that in the show notes, so that way you can check it out. About a month and a half ago, I actually sat down with a notebook and I planned out my social media and content calendar through the end of October. Now, it's August and it doesn't seem like that far away, but when I did it, it was about 5 months of content and planning, and, it was working in all of my launches, holidays, my podcast episodes, and everything. So it was super duper helpful. And then I went in and I put it all into Freedcamp with all of the resources that Kimberly would need to post everything. She has complete access to my Social Bee and my Canva and everything. So then that way she can go ahead and just take control of that. She will post everything. She'll create graphics. She'll do absolutely everything that I need her to do without me having to tell her. And that's another way that I am able to stay consistent. I have been more consistent since having this process in place than I have ever been on social media. My posts go out at 7:03 every morning. My podcast posts at midnight on Wednesday. Everything is like clockwork, and I cannot stress enough the fact that I have a plan. I know what my direction is for my business. I am using the tools that I need, and I'm not doing it all by myself. So those are really, really critical aspects of being consistent. And once you have these things in place, you will be able to be consistent too. If you have any questions at all about consistency or how I do anything that I do, please reach out to me at amanda@thedeterminedmom.com. I hope that you sign up for the marketing planner on Trello, and it is just an amazing tool that is going to help you to map out a really concrete plan for your business for a year, which is amazing. So enjoy that. And I really am excited about this episode and excited about seeing how it helps you to create the plan that you need, decide your direction, and then use technology, strategy, and the help of other people, whether it be accountability or just hiring and delegating. I want to share with you in closing an idea of how much you can truly accomplish when you have a consistent schedule and consistency in your business, and especially in those daily tasks like social media posting and engagement and all of those things that really suck your time. I have, in the last 3 months, finished 11 college courses and finished my bachelor's degree. And I am working on my business, and I am also taking on a full-time position as a marketing director at a company. And I'm also going to be, still running my Google My Business portion of my business, my online marketing for moms portion of my business. I'm still going to be publishing this podcast. And it's just an amazing process to really know that you have control of your time. You have control of absolutely everything in your life. It is amazing to see what we as mothers can accomplish when we set our minds to something. So don't stress if you are feeling scattered right now, or if you're feeling overwhelmed with the kids going back to school, becoming a teacher, all of the things in addition to your business. But I really, really want you to stop right now, take a moment and recognize the accomplishments of the last 5 months. Since March, everyone's lives have changed and we've gotten a lot done, even despite that. So I just want you to take a minute and recognize that in yourself, as I just did, and know that you can accomplish anything. You can organize your life into simplicity and you can enjoy it. I hope you have an amazing week. This episode of the Determined Mom Show is brought to you by the Google My Business Master Course. This course will help you get into the top 3 search results on Google just by learning how to properly manage your Google My Business profile, including optimizing and exactly what you need to be posting every single week. The easiest way to increase your revenue in the Google era is to be in that top 3. You'll increase your website visits, your phone calls, and your requests for directions of customers who are actually searching for your business at the moment that they need to purchase. So this is such a valuable course, and you can access it by clicking the link in the show notes, or you can also access it inside of the Online Marketing for Moms membership.